So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next series of the day. We have OG versus NaVi. Be sure to tell everybody that they can come and find the action here, as some people will be wondering where they can watch some OG versus NaVi. I'm sure this is a very delightful matchup between these two teams, and one that's hard to see how it's going to go. I think, you know, considering recent results, you would put NaVi as the stronger team, because sure, OG didn't make it to the major, but then again, they didn't get to sort of show their strength at the major because they didn't qualify, so it's hard to sort of compare them directly. And in terms of OG, I've not seen much of them for a while, so we'll see how good they are here today against NaVi. Already, look at that. NaVi, respect for S4. Brewmaster taken. Puck as well. OG banning out those pesky roaming heroes that NaVi are very, very good with. Both the Enchantress and the Clockwork taken away. Now, I personally can't wait to see Dendy play Viper for the 100th time. We'll see. I mean, will they pick Viper again? I know that we've probably got some Viper fans in chat. I'm sure there's at least 2 of you. We'll see. Omni Knight banned out by NaVi as well. It's really are banning out all these strong offlaners that OG are very good with. They really want to just screw with the hero pool of S4. But S4's hero pool is pretty good. So we'll see how they go. Viper fan here. He played SF last game. Oh, okay. So apparently he's been playing SF today. Let's have a look. Saying greetings to Chile. Greetings to Chile. Shout out to you lads over there and ladies. And the final opening ban from OG, the NaVi Shadow Shaman. We saw Seneca pretty much play that every game of the major. This is going to leave in those strong supports like Bane. Bane taken for NaVi. How do OG want to open it in response? What's their plan? What's their answer to the power of the Bane? Send greetings to your bum? What? No. Shadow Demon. Alright. You raise one strong support, we raise another. Maybe not as strong, but still very scary. The amount of damage that Shadow Demon can do, even as the game goes on. So not surprised that we are seeing teams pick him up a little more frequently now.
10 seconds remaining.
LGD versus NaVi was absolutely mad. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have that suggestion from the Twitch chat. If you are a NaVi... Well, actually, I don't know, because no spoilers, because I don't know who won. But if you like watching good NaVi games, apparently LGD versus NaVi was one to watch. But of course, this one's going to be one to watch even more. We have Elder Titan picked up for OG. They have the setup for the Stomp. Strong support pairing to open with. And the Elder Titan's a nice way to play around the Bane. You have that method of dealing with the Fiend's Grip from a very good range.
5 seconds remaining.
Got some people praying for Morphling in chat. Crystallize has given us some incredible games on it. OG as well definitely could play it. And SK for NaVi. I mean, both teams, I think, are going to be very happy with the way that they've been able to open this game. SK Bane, it's not only strong, but it's something that NaVi are very good with.
10 seconds remaining.
Now back to OG.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm going to ban out those cores of NaVi now. Luna ban. Certainly could be one that NaVi will think of. Do they really want to let OG take the Luna as well? You've got Resolution on this side. Luna, definitely one of the heroes he can have quite the game on. Storm to be banned out by NaVi. Storm banned by OG. NaVi actually banning out the Brood Mother. An interesting one.
seconds remaining.
Oh gee, what other core are they scared of?
Seconds remaining.
CK, another big fan of a big one of NaVi's, and we saw CK getting banned out against NaVi a few times in the major. So maybe the CK Terrorblade again, another one that we can all remember. Crystallize having some fantastic games on. I think Crystallize is, if you don't address him in these opening bans, you're not going to be able to limit his hero pool. Crystallize should get a hero that he's happy with. Trying to think what we saw him on that struggle. I felt like I think he had a PL game that wasn't quite as strong.
Team ban.
Oh, OG and NaVi fans, they ban out the Dendi Viper. Hallelujah. Alright, so NaVi cannot play the Dendi Viper. Alright, well, we're all down with that. Thanks to OG. And NaVi ban out the back.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds
OG.
remaining. Radiant team pick.
Well, bring out the big guns. The S4 Centaur. Again, nice setup. Great amount of magical burst. Really nice with the magic resistance reduction that the Elder Titan can offer.
10
You get that in
seconds
along with the Centaur combo. That is a lot of damage
5 seconds
to the mid game. You're blowing up heroes left, right, and center. So now NaVi, what do they do? What do they pick? What do they do against the setup? I mean, I feel like anytime there's a Centaur, you're looking at Lifestealer. Lifestealer can just be really nice to play against the Centaur, not only in lane, but sort of most stages of the game. Lifestealer's pretty good against the Elder Titan SD as well. You've already got one sort of a vessel with the Sand King. I'm sort of wondering where the Lifestealer is. Also, I think you could definitely cut Timbersaw this game already. Timber would be very nice. Timbersaw or Lifestealer, I feel, are the two heroes that would be very strong for NaVi if they take. And they take the Weaver. Okay. I mean, no sort of... Well, they have got the stomp into... Sorry, the disruption into stomp. Other than that, I guess the catch isn't amazing between the two supports. So NaVi feel that
10
the Weaver's going to be
seconds
pretty safe this game.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Then we have seen NaVi run the Weaver on the off lane as well as safe lane. So, two lanes that we could see Weaver go into. Could Nyx for NaVi work it? Ask the chat. Sure. There's definitely a lot of sort of easily spiked carapace damage from the Shadow Demon and the Elder Titan. You're not wrong about that. But maybe a little overkill on the stuns with SK and Bane. I think you'd be happier if Weaver is going to be the core off lane and you pick something else for safe lane. I mean, even the Lifestealer could still be good here. You know, you have the Weaver to take you around if it is going to be off lane Weaver. Roger had a good game on Nyx the Major, right, didn't he? I'm pretty sure in the game. They won that game when he played Nyx Assassin, didn't they? I feel like they did. In the Major. There is no delay. I see you live and loud. 7 Ergo Proxy 7.
Radiant team pick.
Death Prophet for OG. One of the very comfort heroes for what Notel. Or Rezo, there's always the chance they switch it around, but one of the mids that Notel plays a lot.
10 seconds remaining.
And 4th pick for NaVi.
5 seconds remaining.
What are we going to get for Dendi? What are we going to get for General or Crystallized, depending on which way around they want to go with it? Let's have a look. Going into the bonus time now, NaVi. What do we want to see? Dendi Quap, Dendi SF. They are obviously the two that really come to mind that are great fun to watch the man play. SF wouldn't be too bad here. Can shove the wave back out against a DP that's sort of looking to do the same. Trade farm. So it's going to get a little hard if you don't get BKB soon. I don't know about TA. Am I in the low? I am. You can hear me in game, ladies and gentlemen, if you do wish to watch in the climb. And there's your mid lane. So it's going to be the Dendy Tinker this time round. You know, I feel like the Centaur is he's going to be able to pick up a hood and a pipe. And this Centaur has the potential to get to the point where these 4 heroes so far in NaVi's lineup won't be able to deal with him. We'll see what the 5th pick is for NaVi and see if it is indeed. As I'd still like them to go down the road of getting like the Lifestealer. Ah, yeah, there we go. OG banned the Lifestealer. I think that's a very sensible ban. I think NaVi would have loved to put the Weaver on the off lane and pick up Crystallized Lifestealer at the last, but OG, they saw through that clever plan. And they ban it out.
10 seconds remaining.
NaVi final ban. Looking to target
5
that
seconds remaining.
core of OG.
Radiant
And they will ban the Luna. No surprises there. I think these are 2 heroes that each ban out that look to be what they would have wanted to take. NaVi, where do they go now? What have we got? Crystallize. I think I'd just go with the Terrorblade and the Morphling. Do it.
10 seconds remaining.
It's what you're strong with. I mean, sure, if they're going to play Weaver safe lane, so be it, but
5 seconds
I'd still like to see them just whack out a Terrorblade or a Morphling for Crystallize. They've got the late game. They could draw it out with the Tinker. They can get to the point where the Terrorblade is like absolutely massive.
OG's turn to pick.
But no, they are going to take Weaver to safe, and they will put Beastmaster on the off. Okay. So, a lot of weight on this Weaver to carry. I don't know if that... I think OG can pick something nice here. They know the Beastmaster's in the lane down
10
bottom.
seconds remaining.
Questions were sort of asked about... Well, some people said in the chat, could you play AM this game? I mean, you can have a bit of trouble laning. Shadow Demon can babysit quite a bit, I guess, the Beastmaster. But once he gets a few levels, Beastmaster's super strong in that lane against you. They could try the Rezo AM. I mean, they could also themselves take the Morphling or TB. And yeah, they take the Morphling. Okay. So they do get that sort of hard carry for Rezo. And we've seen him in the past. Sort of historically, Rezo's had some very nice Rezo performances. Rezo, well, he has had some nice Rezo performances. He has some nice Morphling games. And as the answer to NaVi's lineup, I feel like the Morphling could do really good this game. I'm a little worried for NaVi's lineup. I want to see how much Crystallize can get out of this top. If they can get on top of S4 and he can get the backup to kill him a few times, I think it'll be okay. But and General can have a very strong lane on the Beast. But I say that, and a lot of the strong laners, as we've seen recently, have just been destroyed by a Morphling. You leave this guy in a 1v1, once there's a few levels there, it's very hard to play around the Morphling. Couple of nukes come through with the stun, and Morphling can get those 1v1 kills. Well, let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ourselves in to a very exciting matchup. No doubt about that at all. I am OD Pixel. This is MDL Macau. And this is NaVi versus OG. And over on NaVi's side, Crystallize playing the safe lane of Weaver. So Nako support Bane, Roger support SK, Dendy on the mid Tinker. And up top for now will be General on the off lane Beastmaster. Over on the side of OG, S4. The man, the myth, the legend on the off lane Centaur. Fly, support Shadow Demon, no tail on... Well, I was going to flame him, but I don't like Flame No Tail because he's such a beautiful flower. But we'll flame him anyway. You know, equality in flames. No Tail on one of the heroes that he can play. Jerax on the Elder Titan. And finally, Resolution on more. It just always feels bad, Flame No Tail. He's such a beautiful boy. You just want to hug him and pinch his cheeks. And go, ooh! Yeah. Anyway. So Reza. He's keeping himself back at the moment. OG with the smoke. See if they get anyone off the back of this. Crystallize in good position to be safe. As he'll catch wind of this movement. Now the question is, does he want to try and get in and grab that bounty with the Shikuchi? He's got to do it, otherwise no balls. Come on, Crystallize. Go for it, or no balls. Do it. Oh, no, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. Good attempt, but he didn't get it. S4 was able to take it. Crystallize couldn't quite steal it. How about overall 2 for 2 on the bounties? Now if he get themselves both of the top ones, then he makes the walk back towards mid. He's got the block being prepared for him by Seneko. Same to be said for Notel. Jarax gets the block, and who's done the better job? Oh, it's close. It's very close, but slightly better job from Jarax. Jarax over Seneko confirmed. Mid lane. The games begin. Enfeeble. What a fun spell. So Notel. Gonna have a bit of a tough one here. CSing with 26 right click. Up top, Roger is going to be hanging around to back up General. Got the full tri-lane of OG here. They know they've got a lot of killing potential with disruption. General's got to be careful. Bottom lane, that will leave this 1v1. Crystallize versus S4. As the full tri-lane of NaVi will be brought to top. So 3 for 3 up here. Going to see a classic 1v1 in the mid lane. For now, at least for the few minutes that the two supports do remain up on top lane. Crystallize versus S4 down there. We'll see how this one goes on. S4's got the stout. It's got a fair bit of regen. 9 tangos in the south, so I think S4 should be okay. Notel actually not doing too bad at all with CS. 6 for 2, 7 for 2, 5 for 1. Up top, Roger looking for the wraparound. Disruption from Fly holds him back. They'll throw out the spirit on top of him, but Jarek's just level 1. Of course, there's going to be no stomp at this stage. And they'll just force NaVi back out. Trying to do their best to put a slowdown on Rezo's farm, and it is working at the moment. 2 for 2, Enfeeble, causing issues for the Morphling. Jarax. He's got his eyes on General. Will actually get the sleep, but no setup coming in for him. Up top, Fly. Disruption. Onto Seneko. Rezo trying to close the gap. Waveform forward. Still enfeebled, though, doing minimal damage. They can't quite finish him off, and now they're going to turn on to Morphling. In fact, with that, Rezo's down. Oversteps the mark. Jarax gets a 3-man sleep. Can he quite find Seneko? He can't. He's now in trouble himself as NaVi are ready to turn. They're not only going to get the first bird, they're going to get a second kill as well. Burrow Strike comes in from Roger. NaVi with this aggressive tri-lane, handling that of OG's. Great way for NaVi to start there. I mean, you can see they would have got that kill if Enfeeble wasn't a spell, but unfortunately is. Who will manage to get back in and get the kill onto General. So they do at least get something after he comes back into lane. No tail. Oh, he's going deep. Swoops behind the tower. How's our bottom lane looking? 8 for 2 Crystallize. S4, 14 for 4. S4 having a glorious time in this 1v1. He has that sentry down, and that seems to have done him a world of wonders. He's been able to get quite a bit of harassment onto Crystallize, as S4 getting a very free lane down here. Mid lane, Seneko back to join Dendi. And the Enfeeble spam begins again. 15 for 6 against the 10 for 2. All in all, the lane's looking very strong for NaVi. Roger. Trying to get some action. Just thinking about going in. Flies there with the disruption. At the ready if they do go though, so unless they're getting the disable onto the Shadow Demon, it is hard. They'll mess up the pull. Jarek's trying to go for the stomp. Bow Strike comes in from Roger. Actually with the creeps as well. Jarek's taking a lot of damage there. They'll be able to chase him, and General's there with a wraparound. NaVi, they're going to be able to get themselves another out of this lane. That's the 3rd kill, and make that a 4th. Burrow Strike comes in from Roger. Fly pops the stick charges. It will not keep that man alive. General gets a double kill. NaVi looking very, very clean and tight on this top lane. She's going to have a pause here. See what the issue is. Mid lane 27, 12 for 2. Still looking good for NaVi. I gotta say. Oh, cold room. Blame the temperature, Jerax. Well, turns out man's not hot. And I'll need to step up the temperature. As that could be an issue for OG. I mean, I feel like they've been in this room all day. How are they going to fix the cold brew? I mean, that's going to take some time in it to get a bit of heat in there. Well, looks like we're back in. The cold room is no longer cold anymore. I don't know what they did, but it was quick. So we have to get back on, see how this goes on, because at the moment it's looking rough for Rezo. 8 CS on the safe lane morph. The pressure from NaVi looking to perfectly work. As Rezo is not finding the farm. S4 is though. This is the sort of shining light for OG. S4's top CS. Mid lane. NaVi making it go on to No-Tail. He's keeping himself alive with the Spirit Siphon. Actually looking to turn on to Dendy. Dendy. He's going to pop. OG will get the kill. They may even get Roger as well. Ooh. Oh, he's going to pop to the poison. So OG, all right. They get 2 kills in the mid. Looks like the temperature was the issue. They turn the heat up, and OG brings the heat. 2 turnaround kills for them in the mid lane. Yeah, S4 is getting a lot of farms. Nearly hit 6, so we'll be able to keep his team a little safer globally. Rezo. I mean, what do you do? Feeble. He's got 20 CS. Sorry, not 20 CS. He'd love to have 20 CS. He's got 20 last hit damage. Right click, I should say. Roger. Oh, Fly still gets the rune. And Roger's actually been caught out by the sleep, and he's already used the Burrow Strike aggressively. This man has no way out of there. Rezo comes across, and they will find the kill. Roger getting a little crazy there as he tried to steal the bounty room. And any sort of kill that Rezo can get involved in is a dream. Oh, there we go again. And Feeble is out. Bottom lane crystallized. Does that have a DD? Westfall? Has to be a little careful. With that DD crystallize, he could go for this, Sunny, with the bugs. This is a surefire kill. Get the bugs out, son. There we go. You got this. Oh, no, he hasn't. Oh, jeez. Ooh, nearly dies. But he gets the kill. Same time, Death Prophet goes down in a rotation from Roger. Catching out on top. Snako getting gone up. Looking for the sleep. They'll find it. OG. They should be able to clean this one up. Rezo has the waveform if necessary. Actually saving. Doesn't need it for that kill. A turn for more. Roger comes in with the Burrow Strike. Fly. He will fall. Can OG find anything in response? They've got the sleep. Onto the Sand King. Rezo still has the waveform for that final bit of nuke damage if it gets close to being enough, but it isn't. Turns towards General instead. General salves up. Keeps his distance. And will be fine. 2k lead at the moment for NaVi. Also, Crystallized going to be very happy with that kill down bottom. It's going to get harder though, because I mean S4 has got the point in return. Does have the ring. Still, Crystallized is doing a good job of keeping him low. General looking to get on the top lane. Looking to move in onto Rezo. They've got the setup. They're looking for the combo. Disruption into the sleep. Roger actually doesn't catch out Rezo with the Burrow Strike. So Rezo still is able to waveform forward, claim another kill. NaVi starting to lose kills on this top lane. Mid lane, Notel. 28 versus the 40. Still behind that at Dendi. It's just the same for both cores for OG. Still behind that of their respective NaVi members. Crystallize, picking up the little items now. Raindrop. Very nice against the Centaur. Means you're very unlikely to die. Even if you get caught out, the burst is just not going to be there. Crystallize, you can see him. He wants to dive. He's more than happy to dive if he gets S4 just that little bit lower. Switch you guys over to net worth, and as you can see, top 3 cores are all the 3 cores of NaVi. Yeah, with that Blightstone, that's going to be that little extra that may be enough to get the kill. Mid lane, Sneko back in. Forcing the No-Tail DP away from Dendi's Tinker. General and Roger making a move over. Looking to claim this area just before the 10-minute mark. Fly's there, and actually Fly finds a disruption. Roger tries to come in, but the combo's going to connect onto General. Holding him down and in place, Roger holds back the Morphling with a Burrow Strike, but General's still gone. S4 TP's across, has the Stampede, they close the gap. And No-Tail putting a dot into the chat. Oh, it's the Enfeeble. I think he's getting pretty triggered by Sneko just sitting mid and enfeebling him. So to the point where he had to all chat. I mean, it's understandable. When you have a Bane sitting there doing as he has. you would feel pretty on the edge. Well, this is good. We like it when people get tilted and people get fired up. No Tower, he's going to get fired up this game. You take away that man's lane and limit his CS, he is going to be ready to step it up big time. And he already is. He's closing that gap on Dendi's CS. Sure, he fell behind at the start, but it isn't too bad at all for No Tower. There's still potential, especially with S4. I had an invis ring. Looks like he's wasn't able to come around into the mid lane and find some sort of a setup. Has the hood complete. What's the score? These games are all best of ones. This is the group stage. They're all one-game series. So this is game 1 and also the final game. Yes, No Tail's net worth ain't great though. That is true. He's down there. He is down quite a little bit on the net worth. He's got to work his way back up somehow. And he's trying. Looking for Dendi. This will help. Oh, the Fiend's Grip though. Is that going to save Dendi? It is. Oh no. This Bane that's been causing issues for No Tail all lane. And just as it looks like No Tail's about to get a kill, the Bane comes in again with a Fiend's Grip. I mean, Sneko, he must be high on No Tail's sort of hit list. He's got to be pissed. This Bane is singularly just breaking No Tail. Oh. Rezo. Up top. There we go. Gonna make it go. He's already morphing into the strength. Well, they have the damage. Oh, they've got Crystallize here as well. He's level 10 with a mana break. So they will certainly have the damage. Rezo's down. They get the kill. Dandy up top. Wrapping around. Looking for the vision onto Jarrett. It's Crystallize. Ready to try and chase the gap. It's a little low on mana. Sentry will be dropped down. No Tail's coming as well to try and form a defense, but he doesn't have Exorcism, so NaVi, they'll just move in onto this one. They've got the creep. And they'll find the kill. Double kill for Crystallize. NaVi making the rotations, making the plays, and taking the towers. Tier 1 to fall. S4's trying his best down bottom, but look who's here. Roger and Dendi come in. They were unlikely to get a kill onto S4, but they will force him away from the tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh boy, oh boy. All OG's fans resting their hopes on S4, I believe. Get this man his blink. Then maybe OG can start to see the plays come through. He's close. Cannot afford to go down. He needs that blink dagger. Very badly. OG have managed to get 2 deep wards out. So keeping good vision on the movements. They'll spot Roger heading over towards mid lane. Crystallize. Spanning around with Rezo up top. Rezo trying to man fight. Getting a little risky. Maybe trying to play for the bait, hoping that the team would come through. And NaVi not interested in fighting. They turn up to the pit. And they're going to get this. Been able to tank it up with General's armor. Ooh, General. Getting low. But they claim the kill. Aegis is there. They'll leave it for Crystallize. Does NaVi get the Roshan? 14 minutes in. Dendi. Boosted travel. Well on the way to his Blink Dagger. But there is the S4 Blink. We're going to be watching this boy. See if he can do something phenomenal. There's a big if. It's hard. It's very hard at this stage. Crystallizes. Itemization. Going for the Lincolns this game. Understandable with the only sort of catch being those two. I mean, sure, there's still the hoof stomp, but that normally is a play that you can react to. If you're a top tier player, and Crystallize certainly has been hitting all the checkboxes for that. Notel actually trying to push him bottom on his own. And I mean, sure, the team is slightly near, but they're not right by. I mean, we'll get out. Oh no, he's. Oh, look who it is. Oh, it's his literal nightmare, Seneko. He's there again. Oh, Notel is going to be so mad about this Bane. I'm not surprised if we just see Bane first. Well, no, this is a one-game series. We're not even going to get the chance to, but every time when something looks like it might just go okay for Notel, Seneko's just there. And he's like, nope. Oh, Seneko. All right. Medallion? Alright, okay. Got a medallion. This is his first time Notel this game. Oh, did take the bouncy. Oh, come on, you were there. You know you wanted to go for the steal. He may pay with his life. Oh, that burst shot. S4's got a DD, but he doesn't want to chase. Crystallize comes through. Oh, S4. Actually getting a blind stun onto Crystallize there. Holds him back. Then he has his Blink Dagger complete there. This Tinker can continue to just play the game. He doesn't really need to turn up to fight stand. He could just continue to farm at the map. Oh, S4. Oh, that was close. Not close enough, though. Oh, and now Roger. Oh, coming in with the epicenter onto 2. Jerax falling low. General's there with the Roar onto Notel. OG will lose their Death Prophet as well. The Siphon's not enough to keep that man alive. And Dendi, he's chasing. He's ready to play with Fly as Roger lands the Burrow Strike. OG will lose a third. Oh, it's getting messy now. It is getting messy for OG. Can Rezo carry this game? That's the question. I said it was about S4. I'll change that. It's about Rezo now. He's on a Morphling. We've seen Morphlings just win games single-handedly in the past. He's doing it right. He's going to need to really, really pull it together though this game if he wants to take this. Down bottom, looking for Dendi. S4 does get the catch in the trees with the blink. He finds him. Stamping for the silence from Notel. I don't think they can't lock this man down there. This guy is out of there. Oh, they do have a sentry. Oh, Fly has disruption. And they will get him. The stomp is on point. OG getting 2 very big kills. And Rezo actually able to get both of them as well. That's going to push Rezo up to the top of the net worth. That is very, very big for OG. Killing both of the enemy cores with your own carry. All right. Maybe Rezo can carry this. He's got his Lincolns done. It is hard for Rezo, but it's not impossible. Poor No-Tail. He's having a tough one in net worth. He's down there pretty low. I mean, at the same time, NaVi supports are fairly rich. Rezo, all about whether he can come out. So Lincoln Z-Blade, nothing surprising there. Here we see Crystallize. Lincoln's nearly done. Did pick up the recipe first. I believe probably in when he went down on the bottom lane, just trying to minimalise gold lost. There's a full pipe. Full pipe for S4. So S4 can certainly keep his team alive. Mass amounts of magical. Sorry guys. It's early morning. I need a bit of a boost. I need some breakfast. Breakfast! I love that video. The video. I like that video. Breakfast. NaVi. Bottom lane. Ready to go. That's a tasty tier 1. They want it. They're a little scared though. NaVi respecting the jump potential of OG with the smoke. Not gonna get anything though. Or are they? They've got a little bit of time left on the smoke. They get a disruption onto Roger. Oh, no, where they go? Oh, they want something big. Oh, they get the stun onto one. But they got the damage. Oh, no. No, this is a little awkward. S4 will continue to chase, but now Dendy's turned up. Pipe comes out from S4. OG will not get an initial kill. Fiend Grip's there from Seneko. S4 does jump in with a Hoof Stomp to stop it. They'll go forward with the Waveform. Take that over Roger with the epicenter burst strike, bringing both No-Tail and Jarek slow. But NaVi, they've already lost 2. No-Tail keeping himself alive with the Spirit Siphon, and OG, they're turning this one around massively. They've found 3. Double kill for Rezo. Waveforms forward. He's going to be able to find the triple. Rezo, Lucian, ladies and gentlemen. And they're not done yet. They're looking in the sidelines. Jarek has got the catch. He's found the stomp onto Roger. And oh boy, OG are back, and they are back big time. 5 kills. Resolution getting a triple kill. Oh dear. Oh dear. NaVi, it looked so beautiful for you guys at the start, but now what have you done? There's a Morphling that's on 10k network. Oh dear, oh dear. They've got a watery problem. Someone call in Super Mario. They're gonna need a plumber for this one. Haha! Oh yeah, some 12-year-old friendly memes for you Twitch chatters. Lincoln's now finished for Crystallize. Maybe he'll be able to survive next time rather than dying to the burst combo of Morphin. I mean, this game it's turning up. I like it. Dendy nearly has his dagger, but as we've seen, one wrong step and he gets caught out. The silence from No-Tail causing a lot of issues in these team fights. As of now, there is no one's really got any sort of Yules or BKB to remove that silence. So that silence is on you for good. Who is gonna take this one? Fly? He's eyeing up Crystallize. He's got the ward down. This could be quite a smart setup indeed if they can outplay the Weaver. We'll see how safe Crystallize plays. He's coming for it. Fly can find the disruption. Oh, they've got the stomp. Perfect with the silence afterwards. A little early on the silence. And actually popping the exorcism, but I don't think they know where he is. And he's got TP. So, could have been brilliant, but it really wasn't. It didn't end up, but Crystallize is fine. I thought they would have had enough lockdown, but apparently not. Flies out of there as well. Crystallize actually doesn't even bother TPing out. He sticks around, sticks to the lane. Bottom. General. Trying to find the tier 1 tower. Oh, look at this. Dandy coming in on the side. Oh no, okay, cancels it. He sees Rezo turn up and he does not want to play around with this. The scan's actually hit. OG know that there's someone here. They're going to hunt it out. General is monk caressing his way up the lane. With a quick blink and a TP, he does make it out of there. Whew. Oh, that was... They nearly had him there. Good job that this Beastmaster is absolutely farmed with the the blink and pretty much a level 3 Necro book if he wants. Jeez, that's the boots of travel queued up first. 14 for 14, boys and girls. Mezzo. Oh. A quick nightmare. And Sineko's out. Up top. Motel. Looking towards Crystallize. He's getting away with a lot of Crystallize, doing a lot of damage to this tier 2. Oh, they try for the stomp. Not going to catch him. Not going to knock him back. On the side, General finds the Roar onto S4. Trying to make a go at this, but Stampede's out in time. He'll get himself away. Ultimate for Jerax thrown down. Looking to hold back Na'Vi. Dendy blinking forward. They're trying to fight here. Crystallize gets caught out. Can he escape this one? He's still got the 1 charges. He'll be fine. Crystallize will be able to Shikuchi away again. OG struggling to control the Weaver. Hold him in place. Roger pushing in mid. Closing in on the Yule Scepter.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Dandy. Kai and X for this Tinker. How are we looking on the net worth? Up and down a little bit. We saw Na'Vi had a look to have a quite a strong control on the early game, but that Swift, that one fight down bottom, that's the Morphling triple kill, boys and girls. It's a straight down to 4k advantage for OG. Experience as well. Similar story
Dire's bottom tower
as OG start to jump ahead. Roger, he's thinking about an epi play. Oh. Damn. OG. Waiting there for Dendy as he TPs in. They just blow him up. I didn't expect that, and Dendy certainly didn't either. OG just camping him and getting him out of the game. And this, a smart usage of the Exorcism, as they will claim Roshan with it. Getting an objective. Mid lane Roger. Goes in with the Burrow Strike. Oh, Jerax has an ATOS. You've got to be careful with that in play. A quick blink away will get Roger back to safety. They put the Stampede. They're looking for the catch down bottom. They've found that Bane. And they will... Oh, is he getting out with the CP? No. No, he is not. Not quite. Up top at the same time, hunting for General. But General's away with the TP. Tower will still fall. Back towards mid, Jerax in this room. He does have the Earth Splitter. He needs +1 S4 will do. Between Jerax and S4, maybe they can burst him down. Looks like S4 not too interested in coming in too close. Dandy back out on the map. TP's elsewhere. Oh! Interesting one here for the Morph. Rezo opting to get the Blink Dagger after the E-Blade. That extra bit of catch. They certainly need it. With the elusiveness of both the Tinker and the Weaver. And also that nice little bit of escape. Now, the question is if we see the sick plays where Rezo takes control of like the Sand King and has a blink stun. That would be sick. Let's see what happens. Talking about blink stun, S4. He's in onto Roger. No jump forward. Roger with the self-fuels. Can he get out of this? He finds the Burrow Strike, but the sleep's already connected. Rezo picks up another kill. And this is true. Blink is good on all heroes. I think Rezo feels it. I mean, at the moment, his burst damage is more than enough. So having that extra sort of save and jump, it's a good item, boys and girls. Anyone remember back in the old days where Blink used to cost mana? Oh. And back in the old days as well where Blink used to cost health. Yeah. Every time you blink, you lost 500 HP. Back in patch 1.42. Yeah. Warcraft mechanics, eh? That's 7k lead for OG now at the moment. Oh! Easy kill for Reza. This Morphling's pretty scary. This is why people say this hero's strong. Once he has these items, kills for days. Crystallize, looking to shove out this top lane. There's a lot of heroes coming for him. Let's see if they can actually catch him. That is the tricky bit. As Weaver is very hard to lock down. Oh, another sentry. Oh, they found him. They found him. Who placed those sentries? Was it Fly? I want to say it was Fly. Fly, what a legend. Fly with the quick sentry placements there. He's kitted out with them, and he is there with the second one just to get the vision. Mid lane. Oh, No-Tail's got an Eon disc. All right. Okay. Well, that with the cheese, that's actually going to keep him alive. Okay. Solar Crest Eon disc. I've not seen this one. But, I mean, it works. It's going to stop him from dying.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Eon disc is seeing some play.
Radiant's top tower is under
I don't think I've ever seen anyone win with Eon disc. I remember the people building Eon disc was like Optic Gaming when they were going Omni Knight carry. That was the last time I remember seeing an Eon disc, and it weren't great. I'll see if No-Tail has some better luck with the item.
Radiant are scanning.
Indeed, No-Tail was a good quote, Matt and D, the man that once said everything can work. I mean, it makes sense in this situation. There's a brawl, there's heavy stuns, the status resistance is very nice. Gives you that extra chance to get the ghosts out, to get the siphon going. 25%. That's a lot. What's that add up to? If we do the maths, where is it? Oh no, it doesn't say, does it? Because it's he's not strength, so he doesn't have any other. What am I about? Yes. Saturday morning. Oh. 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 Eon disc. Lol. Rezo. Alright, we missed that. So we are going to miss a few of these E-Blade kills because we're watching the... Oh. Oh, get that man out of there. They will... Oh, can they control this? No-Tail's trying to come back in. No, Crystallizes out. Oh, Roger. Oh, Roger. He's trying to go for this, but he's just... Don't. Oh, dear. You can't jump in like that, Rog. Don't do that, Rog. Rezo is just racking up the kills now. There's a completed Ags on S4. Actually, this game, it feels like this game is well and truly in a lot of problems for NaVi. There's a 10k lead. Rezo is just blowing up any hero he sees. We asked ourselves if Rezo could carry the game, and he certainly has proven that he can. Nearly 20k net worth. And No-Tail is going to be smiling. He's had a rough game with the Bane just having his number the whole match. And now they're riding it to victory. Oh. Over terrain he goes.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh boy. Whilst NaVi's plan, they do have good high ground, but at the same time, OG have good ways of breaking it. Dendi has to be very careful. With that Blink Dagger, Rezo can break the high ground by just getting that instant jump burst onto Dendi. Oh, poor old General. There was a hero here. There was. I promise you. Rezo just dismantles the Beastmaster. And they do actually get the stomp onto Crystal. Oh, the ult as well. Because they have the control and damage for this kill. It's going to be close. Oh, oh no. Okay, it doesn't matter. I was going to say S4 went for the double edge over the hoof stomp. But it's all fine. They had the sentry down. And guess who's there? Rezo once again. Now sitting on 12, 2, and 7. Oh, mid lane. No-Tail trying to chase down the Sand King. We'll see how this one goes. It won't go anywhere. Roger gets out. Honestly, this boy, level 24. Oh, dear. What's going on here? Oh, Rezo, he's found the Sand King again. Alright. Oh, sorry, not Rezo, No-Tail. S4. Is the timing. Bang. Oh. 12k lead now for OG.
Dire's
Dagon up for Tinker. What's he got level-wise? Level 3 up. Nearly. Oh, level 20 on Dendy. Can Dendy hold? Can he still this? Oh. 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 How to what? Oh. The Raw. They killed him. They actually killed him. And they killed another. NaVi. They killed Resolution. Someone. Dendy there. Getting more than he did from Lamb Winnings last year. In that one kill. My goodness. He's dead. They killed them awfully. Wow. And now NaVi, they're ready to push in. There we go. There we go. I mean, there are buybacks. OG is still... They're still okay. This game is not over. But this game is not over the other way around. NaVi showing us that they can still burst. There we go. OG. Let's get this defense together, see what they can do. Oh, Roger in with the Burrow Strike. S4 with the front. Finds the Who Stomp. They got the Dagon onto S4. Nightmare holding back as well. Chris Ron comes out to 2. They've dropped down the Demonic Purge onto Snake, but with the 1 charges, Snake will just keep himself alive. They have to back away. OG's heroes respawning. NaVi just looking to reset. Oh, hang on. Jerax. He's out there. He's hunting. Can they get a catch us with S4? Tries to get in onto Roger. Roger down onto the low ground. They have the disruption. S4 can't really get down there, though. This stomp's not going to connect. The magical nuke will be enough. Resolution slides forward. Does claim the kill. Rezo's now back with vengeance. Sanking down for 50 seconds. We'll see if OG can do much with this. Roshan is available. I've got it. I'll be Rezo going up to 25. The agent. Oh, he'll take Refresher Shard as well. A disruption. Oh no, they've caught General. General. He is not getting back to base anytime soon. He is down. Bottom lane, Crystallized trying to force in this wave. But they're losing heroes out to the side. No-Tail has made a fabulous recovery. Look at this. He's up there. He's climbing back up. BKB, Refresher Shard's going to go the way of him. BKB, Eon Disc, Solar Crest, and Cheese. He's incredibly durable in these fights. Oh boy, oh boy. Resolution. Can he continue to count? I mean, it feels like he can. But he's got to be careful. I'm sure he's unlikely to position himself in a way that he gets blown up again. We spotted out here. Oh, down bottom. They find No-Tail with the Fiend's Grip. Not enough control and damage. No-Tail will be fine. OG stampeding across. See if they can find something in response. They know Snakeo's over here. As the wall gets dropped down. Fly. Hunting for the vision. Snakeo's trying for the Dukes. But, oh, actually, he could... If he TPs now... Nah, he could not make it. The power of the Shadow Demon. That amount of poison damage. Just destroys him. Ending. He's up there. No-Tail ready to move in with the exorcism. It's going to be hard with that amount of marching machines. I mean, you can walk up. He feels confident. Oh, gets the cheese out in time. If he didn't, he would have certainly been dead. Now puts the BKB in. I tell you what, this sort of aggression is paying off. It forces out the fortification. And they're back in. I'll look for it. Like the protection is up. Tier 3 falling very low. Look at this, Roger. He's cut the creep wave to a point where NaVi cannot break it. So OG had to back away. And Dendy. Oh, he's chasing. No, oh, pulls the refresher. He's got the refresher BKB. The Eon Disc is refreshed as well. Ready to go for round 2. They'll turn on to Dendy. Crystallize being chased as well here. BKB and Shikuchi getting him out. They'll drop the sentry. They've got the vision. S4 tries for the jump, but the time lapse is going to be there in time. Crystallize gets back. No-Tail. I mean, you can say what you want. That was smart. That was smart there with a refresher shard. being ready for round 2 and able to turn around and take down Dendi. Crystallize. S4. Oh, he's got him. He's got him. S4 with the gem. Easy catch, easy lockdown. They blow up Crystallize. And they may even find Roger as well towards the side of it. No tail. Coming in with a chase down. Has the siphon. S4, man of the moment, comes around and they take down another OG again and kills. NaVi, they can't allow this to happen. And down bottom, they'll lose another. Rezo straight in with the waveform. Seneco's out as well. Again, NaVi losing 4. Up top, you got General trying for the plays, but flies there with a defensive disruption, keeping No Tail alive. And now No Tail's ready to turn with the Siphon. He's trying for the TP out, but it's not going to be in time. The damage is too much, and NaVi lose all 5 members. Everybody's dead. Buyback from General. Buyback from Roger. And Rezo, the pushing power he has when he goes full Agi. Just tearing apart these structures that will go forward. Ooh, they'll burst him once. Now, can they burst him a second time? It's unlikely with Jarex being around. Oh, well, with the stun for the Centaur. It's a little... It's something. It's not enough. Rezo will still be fine, and Rezo gets the racks. Melee racks down on the bottom lane. OG now being able to break the base. And now back towards the mid lane and looking to break it again. Now, straight away onto the mid racks. Disruption and Exorcism, keeping the push fairly safe for No Tail. NaVi do have everyone back up. No Tail pots the BKB, looking to try and commit to finish off these racks. Taking a lot of damage, jump forward on the side. Rezo trying to burst down General. He's not going to quite have the combo. OG, they'll stampede themselves away. They did find Seneco, and they did find both sets of melee racks. S4, the money pretty much. Oh yeah, he does. He's got it for the completed Shiva's Guard. Nearly level 25 on Centaur. Same to be said for No Tail. Can NaVi really swing this one back? That is the question. I feel it's been a tough game for Crystallize. We sort of said in the draft, didn't we? You know, I would have liked to see Crystallize, or the Weaver, go on the off lane and Crystallize to pick up something like the Terrorblade. Or if NaVi had picked the Morphling for themselves, I can guarantee this game would have been a bit different. Well, it would have been different, but in the sense that I feel it would have been better if Crystallize was on the Morph and Rezo wasn't allowed to get his hands on it. I think after this game, I keep thinking this is like a series. It's not, so it doesn't really matter what's after this game because these teams won't be playing each other again in the groups. But the Morphling pick seems very crucial, and ever more so between these two teams. $25k lead for OG. Those last sort of 5 kills, it was more than that, isn't it? So back-to-back objectives being lost by NaVi. Rezo actually opting for the refresher himself this game. Double BKB, double shotgun combo. I agree, Fogged. I think it's always going to be a tricky Weaver game. I think the plus was at the start because they did, you know, OG don't have the greatest amounts of catch for the Weaver in the laning stage, but past that point, it's very hard for Crystallize to fight, and he's not doing that much damage at all. There's no Diffusal, no Deso. It's just the Maelstrom and 2 defensive items. Other than that, you're just relying on Dendi to get out the damage, but when there's a pipe in play, and some heroes that are just tanky to the point that they do not care about the Tinker spam, they're going to be fine. And then we go. OG, ready to look for that third and final set of melee racks. Oh, look at that. Was that the +5 disruption banish duration? All right. So you just keep him out of the game with the ghosts out? I like that. That's some classy level 25 stuff. Lotus Orb actually comes out in time for Beastmaster to roar himself. S4 with the jump in, finds the combo. And that will be the racks going down. And with 2 dead on NaVi, this should be closing in onto GG as OG. These guys, they suffered at the start. They did. NaVi had some great lanes. but the late game was secured. Rezo, solid performance. No tail able to bring it back around as well. This defensive item build paying off. OG, ladies and gentlemen, will do it here. They'll take the game as they defeat NaVi. 31k lead at the end of it. Look at that. I think, you know, you can say what you want about OG, but they definitely outperformed themselves at the end of this game. This was some top stuff. Resolution. I mean, Resolution was always very solid. And if you give him his Morphling, he's going to have a good game. 73-9. It's a Fly as well. 11-3 and 18. Some fantastic Shadow Demon play. And no surprises why we saw Fly pick it up first. So,